I'm gonna call this meeting to order at 6:03 p.m. Anyone want to give us a word of prayer? Mr. Rosie,
back on.
please.
I gotta get back on.
And we ask that you have your way and let everything be done, decent and in order. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen.
Next, we have roll call from the officers.
Here, Donna, Tracy, Mac, here, Leah.
The present. Malia's here. She's wandering at the back. Let the minutes reflect that a quorum of officers are present. I need a motion and a second from the floor to use the sign-in sheet as the official roll call for the members tonight. Motion by Vicky, second by Charlotte, that the sign-in sheet be used as the official roll call for the members tonight. No further discussion. All in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? Motion carried. Next, we have item number 5, National Council Representative. We have Mr. Randall Hicks here. And if he'll come forth and you can do your presentation at this time. See you. Yeah, fine. I'm doing great. How are you?
Good evening. How's everybody doing? As Miss Mildred said, my name is Randall Hicks. I'm the speaker for the Muskogee Creek National Council. And it's my honor just to go over a few items. Actually, I just stopped by to say hello and see how Mr. Proctor and Mr. Cloud was doing. So, but Mr. Cloud threw me on the spot here. So, Daryl, Galen, you want me to cover some of this, or you got it all, or? Okay. We had our regular session meeting February 22nd, 2025 in Okmulgee, Oklahoma. Just a couple of pieces of legislation I'd like to go over. First is NCA 25018. This was actually a veto message. We had passed this last month, and what it is, I'll read it to you. A law of the Muskogee Creek Nation amending MCNCA Title 16, subsection 1-107, entitled Legitimate Purposes for Commissions to Fill Vacancies, and subsection 1-108, entitled Commissions, No Substitutions for Joint Approval of Appointments, and creating new subsection entitled Nominations in MCNCA Title 16, Chapter 1, entitled Organization of the Executive Office of the Principal Chief. Again, that was returned as a veto on February 6th. Now, with that, all that being said, what this actually was, when we passed this, it was a law because our chief had a attorney general. Attorney general brought her for confirmation to the National Council to be his attorney general. Well, that failed. Prior years to this, when Chief Floyd was actually in office, the law was it 30 days, Daryl, or 60? It was 60 days for him to get these seats filled. Well, he came to us and said that wasn't enough time. So we bumped it up to, was it 90 and then 180? It was 90 days and that wasn't enough. So we did 180 days. So today, that's what the law says, 180 days. Principal Chiefs has that many days to fill his cabinet positions. Well, he brought the Attorney General up. She failed. So he kept her in an acting position and brought her up again. And she failed. And he did it again. So you can kind of see the pattern of what he was doing. And our law says 180 days. Well, in order to fix that, we created this law to where it just said, you can bring them up once, and if they fail, then they can't come back until the next session. So that's what that was. We passed it. It went to his office. He vetoed it, and it came back to us, and it was overridden. So that's the law now. He has 180 days, and he cannot bring them back for confirmation. So, NCR 25002, actually, this was just a nomination for our Muskogee Nation Business Enterprise, and it was Mr. Christopher Ray. He's been on that board and he got reconfirmed. And then we did have two pieces of legislation, TR 25005 and NCA 25007. Those two pieces were for housing. It was on the floor. What it is right now, housing has a cap of $250,000 that they can approve. Well, he brought us to council. He's wanting to increase that to 500,000. And that's to purchase land, build houses, purchase homes, because as we all know, everything's increasing. And for him to purchase homes in Tulsa or north of Okmulgee way, the housing is more expensive. Well, there was still some discussion on council floor, so that's why they got postponed. So they actually had a work session just the other day to discuss some of these matters and try to get it cleared out. So, and we had a piece of legislation, NCA 25022, a law of Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing a supplemental appropriation to the Muskogee Creek Nation Veterans Affairs Service Office fiscal year 2025 budget, and that was for $20,000. And what that is our veterans program. Actually, they're getting vests made for the veterans. So if you're a veteran and if you don't have one of these vests, make sure you get in contact with Grover Wind, and that's what that's for. So when they go to meetings or if they go to conferences, they actually have their vest and it has our seal, Muskogee Creek Nation. And then the last thing, NCA 25027, law of Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing a special appropriation to assist Muskogee Creek elders attending the National Indian Council on Aging NACOA conference, and that's in Durant, and that was for the amount of $18,000. So if you're interested, I think Esther G out of Okmulgee is the one that is in charge of this. So if you're an elder and you want to go to the conference, it should be paid for. So that's all I have. I think the other council reps will probably cover some. And I brought some events that are going on, and I will leave these with Mildred. It's just some different events that's going on through the tribe. Just a second, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you say we contact Mr. Grover Wind?
For the vest?
Yeah,
Yes.
the vest.
Uh-huh. Yeah, if you want, I can take your name and number, and I'll make sure that he gets in contact with me.
Gotta get it now.
Sure, yeah, because they had me come up here because I actually have to get back to Okmulgee and get to their community meeting. It starts at 7, so.
So, okay, my name is Homer Dan.
Okay, well, I'll get a pen here, Homer, and then definitely take care of you. Any other questions for me? All right, thank you very much for your time and your attendance there.
Next, National Council, Representative Cloud and Representative Proctor.
Hello again. All right, thank you, Speaker, for going over last week's regular session. We are in our this month's council session. So tomorrow is our LNC Cultural Preservation Committee meeting tomorrow night. It's at 6:30. We have a couple items, we only have about 4 items that's on the agenda for tomorrow, and some grant applications that we have to go through. But tomorrow, the first item we have is to execute a contract with the Train Technologies for the benefit of the Citizen Services Building, the new building that's going up over there. We're going into a contract with the Train for the HVAC. Next item we have is the expenditure of grant funds from the United States Department of Interior. It benefits the environmental services. It's in the amount of $2,624,000. This is to help with orphan wells on reservation. So they'll be able to address those. And also there's amending our Title 28, Chapter 8 building codes. They're replacing it with the Light Safety Division. And basically what that is the building codes that they do have right now. And they're just replacing it with and adding fire suppression, like to the new buildings and everything, notification. This is for the electrical, plumbing, mechanical systems to protect the buildings, and it's just adding that to it and basically establishing the Light Safety Division. And that's really all that's for tomorrow night's agenda. I'm gonna let Representative Cloud speak on what he wants to talk about.
Thank you, Representative Proctor. Good evening, community. Good evening, Madam Chair, Madam Board. It's good to have Speaker Hicks here tonight, along with the Muskogee Creek Nation departments who are here present to give information to our community. And it's always good to see them. It's always good when they do come out, because I know some things, some information that sometimes is missed, that they are here to clear that up. So it's good that they are here. And like Speaker Hicks was mentioning a while ago, Grover Wind was it you, Homer? That was we needing the vest. Yeah, I think it was last month that they appropriated that funds for that program to get those vests taken care of. And I'm glad that to see that, and I'm glad that we're doing as much as we can. I know we need to do more for our veterans, and I'm glad that this is a small piece of our appreciation for you guys. So thank you for your service. On down to Speaker Hicks took up most of what we were going to discuss. So thank you for that. Representative Proctor spoke with some of our LNC legislation that we do have tomorrow night at 6:30. Just a few things that's going on at the nation. I know Speaker Hicks gave Madam Chair some things. There's a Muskogee Creek Nation Conservation District, March 21st. There's a gardening workshop. That's all the way in Dustin, Oklahoma. It's at the Dustin Indian Community Center. So if you have time to come out and listen to the Conservation District, speak about the gardening workshop. They also give out seeds, and they also come out and till a garden for our elders and the citizens who need that. So that's a great thing that they do over there. And also coming up is March 24th is the AHEC basketball tournament that's held at the College of the Muskogee. It'll be held at our Muskogee Dome. It'll be Monday, which is the pool play, and Tuesday, the 25th, and then Wednesday to be championship games. And it's only $5 at the gate. So if you come out and watch our college, we have a men's and women's basketball teams. So if you love basketball, come on out. It is March Madness. So come on out and enjoy some games. And they do have some good popcorn out there. So I just want to throw that in for them. That's all I have. It's beginning of the new month, and so we've got our meetings that's coming up, and hopefully next month that we will have some more information on the legislation that's going to be passed.
Okay,
So thank you.
is that on the building? Is that what you're talking about, or something? Well, the question is that when do we start back trying to get the legislation going for the Texana Smart Shop again?
Oh, yeah, we can go ahead and start on that now.
Okay.
Yeah. So what steps are we gonna go through now to?
Okay. I wasn't able to attend that night, but basically what we want the council to understand, I don't know if the tobacco compact will not affect us, because what we're looking at is more items. We're not just looking at the sale of cigarettes, because our beer sales out at Texana is off the wall. People are wanting, so that with a whole lot of other items, picnic items, any type of merchandise that we could sell to people that are patronizing the lake out there, that we'll be able to sell, that will compensate for what we may lose if we don't get the tobacco tax. Yes, and I have all the information here in this folder that I'll get to you maybe here in the next week or so, or maybe next few days, we'll get it to you. Because we went back and calculated all the sales, the tobacco sales, any other items that we have sold up to this point, which we're wanting a hot bar in there that people can come in and actually get food off the bar. So I'm saying is it'll well compensate for, you know, the lack of sales of cigarettes or the tax
Yeah.
or whatever else that may be on cigarettes. So we're not gonna lose money.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's more convenience type.
Yeah, more
convenience
convenient,
stores,
yeah, so we talked about, even if we have to take away the name Smoke Shop from Texana, where it's just not strictly focusing Texana Smoke Shop, but maybe Texana Convenience Store or something to that effect, we'll change the name of it. But it's not strictly cigarettes that we're focused on.
Ma'am.
We looked at Twin Hills, you know, kind of with their variety of stuff.
Right.
Thought that was kind of down our lines.
Okay, yeah, that proposal is really well put together, but we just had that little wrench that was thrown in there.
Yes,
So
and I would
hopefully we got the things that we need now, so
Yes.
we can go ahead and continue to move
Okay.
on that, yeah,
Okay, all right,
so,
well, I'll get that to you here.
Okay.
Pretty quick.
all right,
All right.
thank you.
Okay, thank you.
There was also, anybody have any questions on anything? I think, did you have a first question?
And mine's kind of silly, but, you mentioned that building that they're building over at the.
Yes,
What is that? Tell me, every time I go, we always, now what is that? What is it?
it says services building,
Services, the 3-story,
yes, they're gonna try to put
put
everything.
everything
Yeah,
together.
all the
Oh, what a
departments
good
be in
idea.
that department, so you don't have to go over
You
here,
don't-
or tax, to over here, yeah, everything be in that, just that one main building.
And so that was what they appropriated money for. You said so.
Oh, it was going into agreement with the train services,
Yeah.
for HVAC.
So if everything goes in that one building, what's gonna happen to all the other buildings?
They're lacking for space, so a lot of it will be occupied with different departments. They're moving, well, you know that, every time you go up there, you don't know where one is. But usually they utilize another department with it. so, Yes, no, thank you. The garden tilling, the conservation district. We'll get you,
Yeah, I'll get you the information.
Yeah. we'll look at it on the website and I'll get you that information. Right here. Do you have one? Okay,
There's a flyer right there.
okay,
Those are in.
okay, oh, right there. All right,
It's up here, it's up here.
all right, any other questions? Yes, buddy.
Does the Hampton Authority still have that insurance program for homeowners? They used to have an insurance company that gave discounts for.
Oh, yeah, I think they do have an insurance company, speaker,
Yeah, they still have it. Mr. Ellis Fields is the person's contact.
mhm.
So I can give your name and number. I'll have to look out these.
Have you had insurance with the housing before? Not yet? Okay, so yes, I was gonna tell you the company name and then escapes me at the moment, but,
I used to know it, but I forgot.
yeah. I'm with you on that one. So, but yeah, we'll get you that information also.
Tamarind.
Yeah, Amarin.
Amarin.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Also, there was a announcement that was given to us last week about social bingo. I know we've all talked about bingo, but this is just been set out, is to be, it can be conducted on the reservation as long as there's no pay to play component in any form to play social bingo, and if the prizes for a win amount are $100 or less. So if there's any wager or a pay to play component involved in this, it would go to a class 2, which is, and it falls under the IGRA and Nations Gaming Ordinance. Basically, it's a kind of a donation type. Said if you were to have a bingo, you would have to sell other items like from food sales or whatever. You can't win money off the bingo games. That's just come out here last week. Yes. Anybody have any other questions? Yes.
You had mentioned something about housing, building. Are there any other negative housing other than like the apartments over here for families that, they can't get, like my daughter's written this little 2-bedroom house, but she needs something bigger, but it's something, I think she's able to get into the apartments over here. So is there any other kind of?
Like within this area or anywhere?
Within this
Yeah,
area?
yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
At this,
That's it.
mhm. Yes. All right, anyone else?
So when they build homes, they're just gonna build them over and over Mogi?
No. They got them built, or they got it listed everywhere. That just happened to be,
What are they doing about the houses that's been built and they're empty now? How come they don't renovate them again and let people move into them?
yeah, they're supposed to have an inventory and all that to be able to get it redone or whatever, so people can move into it. LS Fields has, we've mentioned that to them
Yeah.
several times.
I know they have a list of all the the homes that, they got back in the inventory. What they'll do is, they'll refurbish those and they offer those to cities that do the housing, and so those go quicker, those go faster, and so they can get them off the list to get it, smaller for the list. But I know they are taking those homes back and refurbishing them out and giving that to citizens for first choice.
All right, that's all we have. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you. Just whenever you just whenever that's ready, just email it to us.
Okay. Okay,
All right,
thank you. Next, we're down to item 6, Creek Nation presentations. Speakers, we have Candace Buck from Holdenville Regional Office, Jamie Rollin Hill Center for Victim Services, Kim Morrison, Case Manager, College of the Muskogee Nation. Candace, if you want to come up.
Good evening. My name is Travis Shahola. I'm with the Holdenville Regional Office. I'm a navigator there, which is a new position. Candace Buck's also a navigator, and then we have our facility manager or site coordinator, Angie Nunley. She is a site coordinator of the Holdenville Regional Office and the Southern Regional Office, which is in Wetumpka, and then her assistant, Amy Spradlin. We're just here to talk about a few services that we have right now available at the HRO office. We have a citizenship. They're there every, the first Wednesday of every other month. So they was there in February. When they're not in Wetumpka the next month, or when they're not in Holdenville the next month, they'll be in Wetumpka first Wednesday, and then they'll just flip back and forth after that. We also have youth services the second Wednesday of each month. Around this time, we have the summer youth turning in their applications, so we're there for that, or they come there for that, and then when they're not there, we can also turn in their apps for them. We have tax commission that comes every Wednesday from 9 to 3. When tax commission is not there, if it's just a renewal, me and Candace are able to do that any time of day. You'll just have to pay with a card, and then they'll mail you your license plate stickers. Instead of getting them that day, you'll just get them in the mail. Employment trainings there, the first Wednesday of each month from 8 to 5. And then we have senior services every Tuesday, and then every Thursday. We have APS there every Thursday, and then we have an ombudsman there every Tuesday. And then we have a elder advocate that office is there every day. And then housing, they come every Wednesday from 10 to 3. So if you need any documents sent in to housing, we can do that, or any documents sent into any department, or to get a hold of any department, that's what we're there for. And then a few of the departments that office there every day is the TANF. We also have the language department. And then, like I said before, we have the elder advocate, and then you have me and Candace there every day. So if there's anything y'all need to be sent off or documents turned in, that's what we can do there. And then some of the departments are also the same at the Wetumpka office. So I'll let Angie talk about the Wetumpka office.
So our Holdenville location just opened on December the 3rd. And what we're trying to do is just get the information out there so that our citizens are aware of the services. Of course, I know we're from down there, but if you have family or friends that live in that area, that we have these services available. At the Wetumpka location, we still have our social services department. We're in the process right now of hiring an intake worker for the Holdenville location. So, but you still can do applications there. That's what our navigators are for. Basically, if any services that we have not available there, they can take care of those applications. We don't have navigators at the Wetumpka location, but Amy can take care of that as well as me. So, but we have Tribal TANF and the Tax Commission, the Transit, we have them every day from 8 to 5, Center for Victim Services. We also have a clinic that's right next door, and we have a Head Start and a Child Care Center. And all of this, like I said, is in Wetumpka. Does anybody have any questions for us about anything that we offer? No? Well, I wanted to thank you all for letting us come and speak, and then we'll leave all this material. And I have some business cards, so if anybody has any questions, you're more than welcome to give me a call. Let up. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I know you need it, didn't you? I didn't realize had some more coming up here. Okay.
Hello, my name is Jamie Rowland Heel, and I work for Center for Victim Services, and what my position is the youth prevention specialist. So what I do is I go out into the communities. I have community events for the youth. My youth grant covers ages 12 through 26 or 25. But usually I just do mostly high school kids because they're the only ones that come to my events. What I do is I go out to the community, I talk about healthy relationships, what love is supposed to look like, what love isn't supposed to look like. We talk about consent, we talk about, sometimes we bring on cultural events. A lot of the things that I do personally is I go around and we'll have community events at the different community centers, and we will teach like different ones how to sew a vest, or we'll teach them how to sew a skirt, or just put like patchwork on a towel. Sometimes we'll bring in people. I brought in presenters that teach the youth how to make moccasins. It just kind of depends on what the community is asking for, but that's why we came today. Personally, me, I just wanted to get familiar with the community. I've never been to this community. I've only been in my position for a year, so I'm still trying to get out and get to know everybody. So I really just want to partner up with the community. I see you do have some youth that came to y'all's community meeting. I don't see that very often, so that was pretty exciting for me because I was like, maybe I could reach somebody or get the community to ask me to come back and do something. But I'm going to let my coworker talk now about what she does and what our department provides.
All right, my name is Rebecca Wilson, and I am a victim advocate I mean, in our brochure that we offer back there, there's a list of our services that we offer, but we do so much more than that, honestly. Some of the services we offer. Some of the services we offer are assistance in locating emergency housing, assistance in filing for protective orders, crisis intervention, safety planning, court advocacy, legal advocacy, child sexual assault advocates we have within our office. We have, I think 2 or 3 of them. Domestic violence nursing exams, which we also call DVNE. We have sexual assault nurses exams, which are SANE exams. We have a special nurse that comes out and will kind of conduct those exams, but it comes through our office. We offer counseling, survivor support groups, limited financial assistance, referrals for additional services depending on that individual's needs. The process kind of looks like they'll call our office. We have a general number that we have. We're on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That number will ring to somebody. It kind of have an intake process that we go through. We might not do that right then and there, but we might schedule it for a later time when it's probably more appropriate. But if we can do it during our business hours, we do it then. But we do a lot of things, but I am a victim advocate, and just so many services that we offer. If you guys have any questions, me and Jamie will be in the back and be glad to give you our cards and help you out. We serve everybody. That's another important thing. That is another important thing. You do not have to be native to receive our services. Anybody can call us and receive our services within our jurisdiction. They're big things.
Okay, my name is Kim Morrison. I'm with the College Muskogee Nation. I'm here tonight because we would like to provide, I guess, such as their department, cultural activities. So I have a survey in the back. If you can, to scan like a QPR code, pull your camera up, you scan it, a yellow box will pop up. It's only 7 questions. It's asking what you want at your community. What would you like to see? Examples are parent-child activities, mental health screenings, suicide prevention, because we are under a health and wellness grant. So we also provide these services at the college to the students, and we also like to do community outreach also. So if you guys want to come back, scan it, and then before you guys leave, we're going to draw for this water fountain. So if you scan it, sign in, make sure your name is printed so I can read it. We're going to draw for this before you guys leave, just for doing the survey. Any questions? Okay, Mado.
Thank you to everyone that did the presentations. Next, we are down to reports and smoke shop report. This is smoke shop report. This is for the month of January 2025. Total income for the month, this is for smoke shop number 2. Total income for the month, $137,329.94. Total cost of goods sold, $108,648.49, making a net income of $13,561.56. Smoke shop number 1, January 2025. Total income, $138,638.78. Total cost of goods sold, $114,994.43. Then we had total expense of $30,845.38, making a negative income of $7,201.03. In the First Family CIC Elders account, as of March 6, 2025, there's $4,773.48. In the Armstrong CIC Special, a balance of $7,796.04. In the Armstrong operation account, $12,871.26. In the CIC CMD fund, $16,449.58. In smoke shop number 1, $23,626.33, and that's at Armstrong. Tulsa Teachers Credit Union number 2, $42,995.06. In the BOK, $50,729.70. In the First Family Credit Creek Nation Loan Fund, $69,661.97. In the Texana Smoke Shop number 2, $134,879.77. In the First Family Federal Credit Union, $187,961.89. In the Tulsa Teachers Credit Union account number 1, $203,009.42. I read for you the smoke shop, the operation, the CMD account. I need a motion and a second, and community. I need a motion and a second to approve those reports. Motion by Martha, second by Joyce Weeks. Approve reports. Floor is now open for any discussion or question. Hearing none. All in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? Motion carried. Now we're down to item 8, old business, community issues. And the only thing under community issues is the question on the mid-age trip. Jeff, where are you on that? I know we decided May 10th, the hockey. Have you got any signups yet?
I didn't know. If it was sign up sheet or nothing. I didn't know.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it at the last,
Have a sign up the next meeting.
yeah, tonight. So if you'll take charge of that and get whoever between the ages of 18 and 54. You want to sign up for this trip. And that way I'll get it set up. And that's May the 10th in Tulsa. I forgot what day that was. You remember? Saturday. Okay, so see Jeff. Do what now? It's for the mid-age. They're going to hockey,
Indoor football.
or is it indoor? I thought it was hockey with it. Where'd I get hockey from?
Yeah, they said that we got free hockey.
Okay, indoor football,
Tulsa Oilers.
Tulsa Oilers. Okay, okay, I'll probably need, we'll give 2 weeks, Jeff, and we'll put it on the webpage for the community. And we'll see how many sign up, and you just need to get me that information so I can get the trip set up, and hopefully that date will be available. Okay, moving on to new business community.
Madam Chair.
Yes,
One thing, the election board will be here helping with updates again this month, because this month is our last.
well, normally time we require that you be, not required, but we ask that you be updated by March 31st. That way, any correction on addresses, phone numbers, or whatever that we need, make certain that you're within our boundaries and you haven't moved out and so forth. Just please update your information
And that will be the 12th, the 18th, and the 25th.
of March.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also, if anyone here updated at the end of last year, you were updated for last year. You have to come back this year and update again. You can't update at the end of the previous year and expect to have your membership still active. You have to come in each year and update. Thank you.
Yeah, and it's mainly, like I'm saying, is to make certain that you're still living within our boundaries. And a lot of people, phone numbers changes, your address change, you might moved across the street, but we've got your old address. So that's the main thing of that, is just updating your information. Yes.
And also, if everybody wants to pass the word around, because we call a lot of people and they're, like you said, phone numbers and addresses have changed. They don't live here anymore or anything like that. But, I mean, we call a lot of people and we.
Okay.
So that we have a lot of that, and everybody just kind of. contact
Okay, just word of mouth, just bring in a utility bill that just verifies that you're still within our boundaries and not in Muskogee or Henrietta or somewhere. Okay, any other community issues, board? No? Okay, any announcements from the floor? Okay, I did want to announce, the elders volleyball team will be going to Glenpool and participating in the tournament April 12th. But they did tell me that they, for the first time, are having a younger set. So Derek and Jeff and Jason and all those young ones that want to play volleyball. But I know y'all work during the day, but we need a young team. Okay, we need a younger.
Gonna have to start running.
Yeah. Well, it's in a chair. Yeah, yeah. You just need to, you just need to be updated on all the rules and regulations and whatever else, but it's fun. But we're trying to get a young team together and we're working on the White Stag property. Hopefully it'll be up and running, that we can have some games out there and so forth in the next, hopefully, month or two. And the old team will take on the young team and see who wins. But anyway, we'll practice together. So anyone that want to participate on that, get with me after the meeting and I'll put your name down. And April 12th in Glenpool. And they're giving away a first place, second place trophy. Yes. Yeah, I know they would. Something the older group can't obtain yet, but anyway, we're getting there. Okay, any more announcements?
Saturday.
Yeah, it's a Saturday. Yeah, I didn't know when it was, but it is a Saturday. Yeah. Some people work on the weekend though. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to mention too in the announcements, our condolences out to Marsha Wilbanks that lost her sister. Did I see Marsha in here? Oh, okay, sorry for your loss. Also, Buddy, I mentioned in the last meeting that Buddy lost his brother, and also Tiffany, is she here? She lost her. Oh, she's on Zoom. Okay, Tiffany lost her father in Colorado. So and I do have something for Buddy and for, yes. Yeah, I mentioned that in the last meeting. Yes, yes. Any other announcements from the floor?
I wanted to tell everybody that,
You want to come up here?
no, it's real quick. It's, they're giving away plants at Henrietta tomorrow, Tuesday, the 12th. Yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday.
Mhm.
But it's the 12th, and it's at the Reintegration Center from 8 o'clock till 2 o'clock. And I mentioned, herbs, definitely deal, they said, and tomatoes. But I don't know a whole lot about it, but if, you need to know more about it, call the Reintegration Center in Henrietta. 8 to 2,
And I think,
free garden plants.
and I think it's right there along the highway. You can actually see it.
Off of interstate.
Yeah, out the interstate.
But do you already know how to get there? I'll
It's
take
for-
that with me.
It's for elders.
Yeah, and it's for elders.
Oh, it's for elders. I didn't realize that. Sorry. Okay, elders,
You're an elder, Charlotte.
you're older than.
Okay, if no more announcements, we'll do the drawings.
Did read the minutes, I mean, the community thing.
Oh, you didn't do the minutes?
No.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Then come
Well,
on
I
up.
mean, I guess we need to read them.
Yes, come on up.
And approve. Meeting called to order at 6 PM by Mildred Burkhalter. Invocation given by Pat Longcrier. Roll call, all officers were present. Motion to use sign-in sheet as a roll call by Jeff Francis, second by Vicky Dan. Motion carried. Reading of the minutes by Ansel Keybone. Motion to approve minutes as read by Martha Armstrong, second by Vicky Dan. Motion carried. National Council reps, there were none. Creek Nation Tribal Representative Speaker Brett Hayes spoke on clinic issues. Reports, the smoke shop report was given by Malaya Taylor, and community issues and CMD funds report given by Sue Henson. Motion to approve reports as read by Lily Hill. Second by Pat Longcrier, motion carried. Old business, Mildred gave update on the smoke shop project. New business, the number 1, the resolution, smoke shop number 2, motion by Pat Longcrier to approve resolution for construction of Texan smoke shop number 2. Second by Joyce Weeks, motion carried, 44 yes, 0 no. Number 2, the air conditioner unit, smoke shop number 1. Motion by Jeff Francis to approve Rose Heat and Air to replace outside air conditioner unit at smoke shop number 1 at the cost of $4,500 to come out of CMD funds. Second by Martha Armstrong, and motion carried. Community issues. Vicky reminded everyone to update election board membership drive February 12th, 18th, and the 26th at the center. Walking program starts Tuesday, February the 25th, 4:30 to 6. Mid-age indoor football games Saturday, May the 10th. Sign up at next meeting. And please remember community members who've lost family. And the benediction was given by Mildred Burkhalter, motion to adjourn by Jeff Francis, and second by Josh Taylor. Motion carried, and time of adjournment was 7:05. Thank you very much.
Sorry about that. We went way down the agenda and didn't read the minutes, but I told them they should have shook my tail feather over here or something, and I would have remembered. But anyway, you've heard the reading of the minutes coming from the last meeting. I need a motion and a second to approve. Motion by Jeff, second by Vicky to approve minutes. Any discussion or question? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? Motion carried. Yes, it's in. Yes. Yeah, I guess I was overlooked the minutes because I was traumatized by this event at Walmart. I tell you, they had to ring this stuff over 3 times. So that's why I was late getting here, but anyway, it's one of them things. Well, the first time I was up at the register and she had rang all this stuff up. And, she hit the cash button instead of hitting the check button. And I had a check. So anyway, everything had to be canceled out. I had to ring everything over again, so I had to move over to the service desk. She rang everything up, but she didn't take that card first, so anyway, had to void that one out. So then we had to start over again for the third time. So anyway, we got it done though. But it's just one of them happenings. But anyway, now we'll have the drawings. Are you ready, Donna?
I'm not ready, but I'll get ready.
And we need to have a.
Got it.
I've got the sign-in sheet for the mid-age group, if y'all wanna. Okay, I'll put, you're the first one I put on here, General. Anyway, I've got it up here. Y'all need to sign in, okay? Be sure and get your number ready.
I love that shirt. I doubt it. I know, right? It's not perfect. What did they Exactly 30 years. So there'll be a lot of others that don't work. You guys ready? What we're gonna start with, hamburger?
No, it don't matter.
Just don't matter.
Nobody's gonna hand them a sack.
We're just gonna go for it. We got a mixed bag here. Number 635. Number 635.
635, last three digits, 635. And remember, one per family, guys, one per family. All right?
Here, just your number.
I need to take it from my family, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, is that you, Martha?
Yeah. Here, get that good stuff.
Right here.
Yes, sign there. and just put out to the side, me 3-5. Yeah, let me have that one.
Here we got it this way.
Oh,
Sorry. I guess I picked another one, 635, so this is the one we need to call. Not that 635. Oh, is there three?
no, it's 5-3.
Okay.
This
That's what
is
six.
This is 6-3-5. If it is. Again, dyslexia.
Okay, this one is 653. Here, right here, we got a winner. Okay, we're gonna pick up the pace a little. 647. 647.
647.
That's me. Just sign that right there. I'll take this. Put your number on it. Okay. 639. There will be, I think. Oh, we got a winner. Good. Two, 5, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
No, we need that, yeah.
Yeah.
Just hand, look, you know, check them and hand them to.
39. Okay, next one is 642. 642. Yeah, Curb. This is no bingo. 629. Yeah.
Bingo.
Hey, all right.
Hand me,
Here we go.
yeah, hand me.
Thanks, Kirby. Thank you, thank you. It is 629. All right. Next one, 646. 646. 640. Oh, got it. Lefty, lefty. 637.
Just put your name down, we'll pick it up.
That was very big.
Did they hand?
Set aside. Oh, thank you. Thank you. $641. 641. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Whoops.
That's okay.
641. Oh, this is Mr. Josh. Six 658. 658. Thank you, Josh. We ain't got any on Zoom yet, but yeah.
Are they laying up there? I didn't write anybody's name on.
I wrote all the names down.
You don't put them on my ticket.
Yeah, they need to be on a.
Correct. Well, here's 4.
Just write their names on.
These are 5 of what you pulled out, so these 4 were. Yeah. And so we needed 9 more, is it, Dan? Is. Okay. So we need Shall we take that? Here. Out.
Hold off just a minute till we get those in there.
Not in Christmas. I guess I could help. It's okay. And make the announcement, we need to put that. We need to put them in here. I know. It's okay, I just. All right, here we go again. And this one is for Rob Morrison.
Rob Morrison, you got some meat up here.
Thank you, I'm watching it.
You welcome.
634. 634. 662. LaGrita.
LaGrita, you got a package up here.
Okay, thank you. Can you deliver it?
No, we don't have delivery.
633. 633.
What did Rob say?
Right here on the end. Thank you. 654. Is that all around you? 656. Thank you, ma'am. 649. 649. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, there we go. That's all, just set it right there. Number 668. Summer Townsley, Summer T. Thank you, ma'am.
Summer.
Okay, Summer, you have something up here.
Thank you.
643. Bingo. We got one. Must be Mr. Francis. 655. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
6:49. 6:49. Oh, 48. These are hard to read. I even brought my glasses tonight to read it. 6:48, yeah. 672, Virginia Draper.
What does she get?
That's not it.
Virginia, you have a package up here.
Thank you.
Huh?
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. $660. 660. Must be this late.
Yeah.
651.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. No, we got it.
Oh, okay.
Nope, everything's good. Oh, Lord, I'm glad that way. 652. All right, we down to three, I think, 3 or 4. Here we go.
There's some paper towels in here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
644. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. 659.
Ready, there's something there.
You're welcome. 645. 657. Yeah. Oh, well, thanks. Thank you. So she said her mom already got something, so she declined it.
Who did?
That'd be Marcia.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, so much more stuff. So that was 657.
So we got 5 left. Right for Charlotte, I'm saying 4.
Lois Lawson.
Lawrence Lawson, you have something up, you have a deal of paper towels.
665. Somebody didn't want, she didn't want paper towel. There's roll of paper. 665.
Paper towels, let me.
Lois. Okay, 631.
Hey Mildred, thank you. You're welcome.
All right. 636. Oh, good. $663. Thank you, ma'am.
That's the last one.
Okay.
Don't forget that woman.
Yeah, okay.
663. And 638. That was you? No.
It's one left.
I think this is
Oh,
it.
who?
Oh,
Oh, that's it? Is that Daryl? Yeah, that's it.
okay. Good. Put that one back.
All right. All right.
Thanks, Daryl. Thank you. You bet. Oh, we went to 2 pages. Wow.
We did.
Well, on
I
that.
think that's there.
All right.
Well, anyway, as I always say, Bugs Bunny say that's the end of the show. That's all the drawings. If nothing else, we'll have a benediction and we're out of here. Donald, do you want to give a closing prayer?
Yes, our dear Heavenly Father, be with us as we return to our homes. Be with us as we go through this next week. Lead and guide us to do all the right things. And these things we ask in your name. Amen.
Okay, and I forgot before we adjourn, at the back table, you wanted to draw for the fountain. Oh, okay.
This is Annetta Hicks.
All right.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, we need a motion and a second to adjourn and we're out of here. Motion by Vicky, second by Charlene. That we adjourn. All in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? Motion carried. Good night. Have a safe drive home.